A couple of years ago, I decided to look for a new project. I had a list of things that were important to me. A V8 and a manual transmission, made in the 60s, 2 doors, and reasonably small and light. This list made me look for an American car rather than a European. Whether it was a Ford, Chevy or Mopar didn't really matter. The right object with the right potential was the most important point. In June 2018, I found a 1965 Mustang on a Swedish website. The car was totally dismantled and had been off the road since 1988. Engine and transmission were missing, windscreen and the front seats were also gone. This was the perfect start for my project. I contacted the seller and we made a deal. Some days later I collected the car and this was what it looked like. I sent a picture to some of my friends and it was obviously not easy to guess what it was. Panels like rear fender, tail light panel and trunk floor came with the car and I started fitting them. I went on cleaning the front with a wire brush and an angle grinder, and the result came out surprisingly good. The engine bay and the inside and outside floors were painted and the front suspension temporarily installed just to get the car on wheels. I found a 5.0 engine from a 1995 Mustang, complete with all of the electrical harnesses and boxes from the engine compartment. A T5 transmission also found its way into the garage and a matching flywheel and clutch as well. I decided to move the car to my tiny home garage to be able to work on the car more frequently. So far, I have been working on the car in a garage with some 50 minutes travel from home, and the space was now to be used for storing caravans during the winter. It's now October 2018, and the next job is to strip all of the old paint off and to do some minor metal repair. The body panels was given a layer of primer, small amount of filler where it was absolutely necessary, and finally a coat of sanding surface. Up to here, this is a normal restoration, but now it's going to be somewhat different. From the very beginning, my goal has been to build a car that is 100% mud. Paint is only there to protect it from rust. Therefore, spending a lot of time applying filler is a waste of time. Not having to care about scratches or dents makes life easier. If you want to put a cup of coffee on the roof, just do it. Chassis and brakes have the highest priority. There's going to be a focus on handling and a positive feeling while driving. I wanted to put a smile on my face every time I drive it. The engine is going to be absolutely standard in the beginning. The driver's interface, the seat, the pedals, the steering wheel and the gear shift is going to be carefully designed to fit me. With this in mind, I decided to paint the car in my own garage. Luckily, I have a friend who is a professional painter and runs his own company, so I could buy quality paint and get some good advice at the same time. Now, let's take a jump in time and look at the car when it's ready for the first test drive. In the next episode, I will show you the mechanical work that was needed to get it running, and I will also reveal the real purpose with this car. Don't miss that. Thanks for watching.